This is 92.5 Phoenix FM, community radio for Dublin 15.
And welcome everyone. This is Inside Africa and I'm your host Vusi Nkosi. And today I'm going to be talking to Mr. Andrew McDonnell. And Mr. Andrew McDonnell is from the DRP, and we're going to be talking about what it is they do and just get to know about their upcoming event as well and a whole lot more. So with no further ado, I'd like to welcome you, Mr. Andrew. How are you doing, Mr. Andrew?
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me here. It's a great pleasure. Just to clarify for people, DRP stands for Laoghaire Refugee Project.
No problem. Could you let us know about, how it all started and... Yeah.
Well, it all started a very long time ago, maybe before you were born. Not quite that long ago, but nonetheless, a long time back. It started in 2001 in Laoghaire, and people have got to cast their minds back if they can. We had very few, or relatively few, people from abroad living in Dublin at that time. We had virtually no, or prior to that date, we had virtually no asylum seekers or refugees. And it appeared to happen more or less overnight, around about that period, that people turned up. And the government, in its wisdom, organised hostels and so on in different places. Mm-hmm. And one of the places where a number of hostels were set up was in the Laoghaire area. Okay. And a lot of the people who were in these hostels in Laoghaire were very young. Some of them were as young as 15, 16, and so on. And they were fed, they were housed, and they had very, very little else. So a number of the good people in that area at that time decided that these young people needed some practical assistance, and they came together in a very informal manner, and that was where it began.
Wow. Interesting. Could you tell us about what are the services you provide, and what can someone expect from the Laoghaire Refugee Project?
Okay, well, at the beginning, as I say, the young people in the hostels had very little, and we discovered that the primary need was one for education and other things to stimulate them. And while people who were under the age of 18 were going to school, there was nobody sort of supervising that they went to school properly and so on at that time. Things changed later on. But we evolved and we befriended these people. We organised different events for them. We set up a drop-in Laoghaire, which is still going every Monday night, where people come along. And we have done everything we can to try and befriend them, give them an interest, and more than anything else, let them continue with their education. Because what a lot of people may not realise is that once people reach the age of 18, it's virtually impossible for them to go on to third level education, because very often they're faced with overseas fees, which can run into thousands of euro per year. And you've got to remember that people who are living in the hostel situation are in receipt of 19 euros per year, or per week. But I can explain where that came from. Back in 2001, the amount was 15 punt at that time. Okay. And when we changed over to the euro, that translated into 19 euros 10 cents. And that figure has not gone up in the intervening years. So you have people living in hostels and they are expected to do everything. Think of the price of bus fares, a tube of toothpaste or whatever. And that's all they have. So we're there to try and help them. Not financially, let me add, because we don't have the money.
Yes. Wow. That is very low, though, kind of regarding the amount and stuff like that.
It's nothing to
you
get.
Barely can't even get by Yeah, like
no,
even travel alone is...
It's absolutely nothing. I mean, we have sometimes on a Monday night people coming out to us from Clondalkin. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think the bus fare into town would be €3.10. The bus fare out to Dunleary would be the same again, and you double that and you're up over €12 out of €19 for a week.
Wow.
And so it's absolutely impossible for people. And people have been living in the hostel situation, as I'm sure many people have been reading articles in the newspapers of late, in fact, for many years. And it's a very, very difficult situation for them.
I can understand. You were saying that by the help you provide for the individuals, do you help them look up certain schools or
yes,
colleges, stuff like that, so they can... We try
to get them onto different PLC courses and any other training course. And some people have done very well where effectively funding has been provided, let me say not by us, but maybe by an outside individual, where you've got somebody of promise. And in fact, we have some of the young people that I refer to who we'd have known from the time that they were 15 years of age, who now have actually achieved master's degrees. So that doesn't apply to all, but it's just an indication of the potential that's there, that's being missed. But I want to say at this particular point, we're a registered charity, but we receive absolutely no funding from the state, and any money we raise is through our own means. We have no employed staff whatsoever. We're all volunteers. We have no premises. There's one educational establishment in Dunleary, or training centre, who very graciously give us the use of their premises on a Monday night. So our overheads are very, 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 very low, and we do the best we can with that.
No problem. Anyway, we'll take a pause for a minute. We'll have a piece of music, and then we'll continue on with Mr. Andrew in a couple of minutes. So here we go. Enjoy.
Things that our people do for money. Things that our people do for money.
And welcome back. This is Inside Africa, and I'm your host, Vusi Nkosi. I still have Mr. Andrew on the other end, and if you weren't with us earlier on, Mr. Andrew McDonnell is from the Laoghaire Refugee Project, and we were just talking about the services they provide and what it is they do. So we'll continue on with the remainder of the show and let you know about the upcoming event that is happening regarding the fundraising event they're doing and any other juicy bits you've missed. So anyway, welcome again to the second part again, Mr. Andrew.
Thanks very much.
So you were elaborating on how it is that you function as a organization.
Okay, yeah, we function hopefully through being human beings and being friendly to strangers from abroad. They're no longer strangers, they're our friends and practically family at this stage. But unfortunately, the world runs on money.
Yes.
And this is something we haven't got, or it's something that we have very little of. We have central funding, and as I think I mentioned earlier, all of our people are volunteers. We don't employ anybody, and we borrow premises. But nonetheless, we do need money for fees, maybe for the odd outing, and so on. And we have the odd fundraising event, and there's a very interesting one which I think may well be of interest to your listeners coming up on Friday night next, which is the day after tomorrow, and it's being held in Murray's of O'Connell Street, which is located between the Gresham Hotel and the Pownell Monument, and it is a World Beat Night, and the proceeds are in aid of the Laoghaire Refugee Project, and we have an interesting group of people who are helping us out. We have DJ Merv, DJ Low-Key, and very interestingly, an Ethiopian DJ called Henok. And these people are being very, very good and very supportive to us, and you can help too, and it's a bargain night. It's only €5 entrance, and if you want to bring your granny and your auntie and your nephews and your nieces, you can get 5 tickets for €20, which has to be a great bargain. Now this is in Murray's of O'Connell Street from 10 o'clock on Friday night, and as I say, the entrance is €5 and 5 tickets for 20. So you can't do better than that.
No problem. Yes. Interestingly, it was Marv. I actually worked once with Marv, DJ Marv. He's a very lovely individual, and when he told me about what he's doing and the project, I was like, I should definitely find out about that and even have a chat about it. So
well, thanks very much, because it's wonderful that these people are helping us, and it's a great boost to our own morale and ego to know that there are people out there who are willing to help us, which must mean that they consider that we're doing something right. We don't do everything right, but I'm sure we're doing something right. So that's what we have coming up to raise funds.
No problem. Is there any other events, any other things happening?
This actually isn't the Laoghaire Refugee Project, but on Saturday next, Sari are having their soccer fest in the Phoenix Park, which kicks off at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was told that there are something like 3,000 people involved. It sounds an awful lot of people, but somebody told me that. And later on in the afternoon in the Phoenix Park, at about 4 o'clock, there is the launch in Dublin of a movement that has already taken root in some cities in the UK called City of Sanctuary. And the idea is that cities and organisations within cities set themselves up as being welcoming towards incoming people from other countries. We're not just talking about asylum seekers and refugees here, but any kind of immigrants, and different kinds of organisations get involved with this to make people from abroad feel welcome. And that movement, City of Sanctuary, is being launched in the Phoenix Park at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and it's actually in the Garda Sports Ground in the Phoenix Park. So Dublin hopefully will become a city of sanctuary, and everybody will be welcome, and organisations, hopefully churches, sports organisations, will get involved in this and welcome our new citizens. That's
good. Love to hear that. Anyway, we'll get on to any future plans you might have or want to share with us.
The future plans that the Laoghaire Refugee Project have would be to continue the work that we're doing, to try and integrate people as best we can within the community, to organise events for the people that have passed through our hands in the past. And indeed, as you can imagine, we've been around for 2001, nearly 14 years at this stage. So a lot of the young people that came in at the age of 15, 14 years ago are now reaching the ancient age of 30. And indeed, some of them are married and have families of their own and have settled and are progressing. And we want to include these people as well, and be part of their community, and indeed they be part of ours.
No problem. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna just remind you again of the event that is happening. It's happening on the 19th of September, and it's gonna be at Moray's Bar in Upper O'Connell Street, Dublin 1, and it's called World Beats Night. And the DJs are gonna be Henok, Loki, and Marv, and you're gonna be hearing some nice hip-hop tunes, Afro beats, urban, basement, soukous, kwaito, Afro house. Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot going, and I'm looking forward to that one anyway. And I'm going to be, I guess, there on the night, showing my support. So anyway, could you, maybe if someone wants to get in touch with you guys, could you elaborate about any contact details?
We have a website which is very informative, probably much more so than I've been this morning, and it's very, very easy. If you simply Google Laoghaire Refugee Project, you will get it all there, and it will. We're also on Facebook and so on. So simply remember the name Laoghaire Refugee Project. Google it, and you'll get to us that way.
No problem. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was Wednesday's edition of Inside Africa, and I've been Vusi Nkosi, and I was joined by my lovely guest, Mr Andrew McDonnell. And I hope that was informative and everything you need, really. I'm going to be telling you about some other events that are happening over the month of September. I have a DJ search show happening in Tala at the Plaza Hotel complex, and they are looking for upcoming DJs between the ages of 17 and 19, and all you need to do is you need to be able to either use CDJs or the USB. And there is just, anyway, if you go on to their Facebook page, it's called Show Dublin. There's the information there. You can follow the links and apply. And there is some dance classes which are run by none other than Godfrey. And Godfrey is from Ethiopia, and he teaches some energetic traditional African dance classes, and he does so at the Lower Abbey Street in Dublin. And he's been running this since August, and he's going to be finishing off on the 15th of September. And you can contact Godfrey on 086 880 3715. That's 086 880 3715. So yeah, you can learn some traditional African dance there with Mr. Godfrey. And there is African Night 2014, and that's happening on the 27th of September. And the DJs on the line are Swag, Zenzo, DJ J, Duck Dog, Scopio, Daily, Wax, and a whole lot more. And that's happening on the 27th of September. And that's going to be in the Red Cow in Naas, Dublin 22. So anyway, this was a lovely edition of Inside Africa. I'm going to be playing out with another lovely song. And thanks for listening. Adios.